Hi there guys, how are you doing? I hope you're really well. So here I am with today's reading, which is what they really want to say but they can't for whatever reason, okay, which we're going to find out about now. Ooh. So welcome to anyone new, welcome back to anyone returning. It's so good for you to see you here and to be able to read for you today. If you are interested in a reading of your own, it's all in the description box below. It's £20, 20 minutes, and you get your reading in 24 hours, guaranteed. Okay guys, so I hope you're really well. If you need extra time to decide on the cards, if you want to pause the video now, because I'm about to start. Okay, here we go. So, high number ones, what do they really want to say to you, but they just can't? Okay, Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Coins, Nine of Wands, and Intuition, which is the High Priestess. Okay, I feel like for some of you who've chosen number one, your person is wanting to make a fresh start. We've got a double ace here, Ace of Swords and Ace of Coins. This person is wanting to offer something to you. They're wanting to offer a new start, but they're finding it difficult. I can see this. They're finding it difficult. They maybe are trying to sever ties with an old relationship. Yeah, I feel this is the case, that they're trying to sever the relationship with an old partner, or the idea or the memory of an old partner. They may be in a relationship, or they may be out of the relationship, but they are still emotionally attached, or they have, you know, shared interests like business, or perhaps they have children together, but there's something that they're trying to detach from. And they're also trying to face some like difficult truths, you know, with this Ace of Swords. They're trying to sever ties and come to some, really make a fresh start, but it's not easy for them. I feel like they are presenting to you as the King of Swords, and not in necessarily a great way. You know, they maybe feel detached. You maybe are not communicating with them, even though the King of Swords is a good communicator. I feel like it's possible that actually he's coming across, or she is coming across, as quite detached, as quite cold. Perhaps the communication, I don't necessarily see that the communication is not there at all, although I think for some of you that will be the case, that there's no communication. But whatever communication there is, it's quite matter of fact, it's quite cool, quite cold. And this person is quite proficient at giving a good tale, a good story. And I don't mean they're lying, I mean they're good with their words, they're good with their thoughts. They're the King of Swords, you know, but actually emotionally they're a little bit less mature. You know, they're a knight when it comes to their emotions, you know, and they're trying to bring this cup of love towards you. They do want to do that. They do want to show you that emotion. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to... I was just trying to close my blind a little more and not the camera. Sorry about that. And then caused havoc on my desk. But apart from that, all good. Yeah, so the Knight of Cups is interesting here because, you know, sorry, my blind is now stuck on my camera. There we go. There we go. Right. All sorted. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, he or she wants to come towards you with this emotion, with this love, with this cup of love. But they are finding it difficult. They want a new start, you know. That's what they really want to tell you and say, but they can't. They do want a fresh start. But also they've got this strong energy of this ace energy, which is great because it's a new beginning and it's very powerful. But also it's this sort of sense that, you know, it's like starting again, and it's they feel a bit vulnerable, I suppose. They're finding it a little bit difficult, I think. And there's a sense that, you know, with the Ace, it's like the beginning of the journey. It's like, you know, it's like a seed that's, you know, been planted and is trying to grow, but it's not quite there yet. But they're wanting to bring this prosperity towards you. Prosperity begins. They're wanting something physical and tangible to move forwards. But this is really indicating to me what the fact that they're struggling. 9 of Wands, spiritual strength. They're trying to keep going, but they are worn out. You know, that it's taken its toll on them. I feel this is more to do with the old relationship than you. The old relationship could have been with you, though. If you're together, it might be that they've got old ideas. If you're already in a relationship, it's that they're trying to sever ties with an old idea or a way of doing things that's not serving them, you know, so that they can be more open, so that they can come towards you more fully present in their emotions, you know. But this 9 of Wands energy is that they've really been through it, and it's drained their soul, you know. This relationship or this idea or this, whatever this Ace of Swords situation is that they're trying to sever from, has kind of sucked their soul a bit, you know. And they are struggling, but they're, you know, they're trying to be intuitive. That's what they need to do. So if, I'm not saying that it's a good idea to ever try and advise anybody, but they do need to be intuitive. And if it's appropriate to guide them to that, if you're in a relationship with them, you know, encouraging them to follow their gut feeling, to take some time out, to be quiet, to relax, to get into nature. Any of these things will be good bits of advice, but I wouldn't suggest going advising them, really. I feel they'll get there themselves, but that's what they really want to tell you, that they're struggling. You know, that I feel that they want the new start, but they are struggling to cut ties with the past, and they might come across as cool, but it's just their way of dealing with it, you know. And they are trying to be intuitive, and they are trying to find ways to get to that completion, to move things along. But they do really want to bring that cup of love to you. All right, number ones, so much love to you. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you did. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi there, number twos. How are you doing? So, what they really want to say but can't. Okay. So, what we have got here, we have got the Page of Pentacles, we have got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Hermit, we've got Destiny, which is the Wheel of Fortune, we've got Truth, and we've got Choose Wisely. So what they really want to tell you, but they can't, okay, they're like, they've got some good news, you know, like there's like an innocence around them with this Page of Pentacles. You know, they want to bring something towards you. They want to offer this coin, you know, and the pages are like little messengers, and so they do want to say that their sort of actions towards you and their feelings for you and their desire for you is genuine. This is definitely representing for me here by the Queen of Cups. So, you know, this is a strong Cups energy. So this is the emotion, this is the love, this is, you know, I feel this strongly here, you know, that they want to offer you something. They want to offer you, it's almost like I see they want to offer you like the Ace of Pentacles. They want to offer you something. You know, they want to tell you that they feel all this emotion, that they feel all this love and emotion towards you. And it is actually quite stable. You know, it is stable. But they are feeling very withdrawn. But what they really want to tell you is that they're actually trying to consciously or unconsciously reconnect with their inner light. You know, they're trying to reconnect with themselves. You know, that I think that they could well be having a little bit of a mini awakening here. You know, and a mini aha with this truth and destiny, because this is the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, and because of the destiny and truth, this really does kind of speak of a like an aha moment. So it could well be that this relationship with you, or this getting to know you, or whatever relationship you're in with them, that this has sparked some sort of mini realization in them. But there's definitely, I'm just going to jump down here first before I talk more about these. I definitely feel there's confusion. You know, this is the Seven of Cups. There's confusion here. They don't really know emotionally what to do. So the feelings for you are there. They really have this like innocent desire to bring this coin towards you, and they do have a strong and developed emotion towards you. You know, I would see this more like love. It's the Queen. It's well developed. It's quite, you know, stable. You know, so they want to bring this emotion towards you, but in terms of actually being able to offer you anything, it's only a page. It's that sort of early sort of underdeveloped ability, you know, to physically bring anything towards you. I know that sounds a bit lumpy the way I've said it. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get at there. You know, but the feelings are genuine, and this person is, consciously or unconsciously, they've withdrawn. I do feel that they've withdrawn. So a lot of you may be in a period of no contact or separation, or maybe if you're in a relationship, they've maybe taken a step back and you're wondering why. They're trying to connect and work out what's going on, because this could also suggest they're feeling quite vulnerable. You know, they're feeling this page energy in terms of actually moving forwards. The situation's making them feel vulnerable. They feel confused and overwhelmed with what to choose. You know, they've maybe made some mistakes in choices they've made in the past, so they're kind of cautious. They want to make sure that they choose wisely this time, which is what this card is. Sorry, it's not focused. Choose wisely. You know, and this card really speaks to the fact that these birds, to me, this is like the divine is helping, and this person in this card is actually sort of sat like this in a meditative stance on this like platform, boardwalk, whatever. You know, and it's like they're surrendering and they're asking for divine support. And I think this is what is going on. I suspect that this relationship, it could be a high-level soulmate, or it could be a twin flame or something like that. It doesn't have to be. But it could be that this relationship has kind of thrown them through a loop a little bit, and that's why they're having to try and reconnect with their light. They might not even have been aware of their own inner light, and that this relationship has brought this out in them, because there's this truth card. It's like reality has hit, you know, and they've been given an opportunity that they can't turn down. They need to go in this direction. It's like the truth of what's right for them is here for them, and destiny is calling. You know, this is so beautiful, this card. I love it. I love the colors. I love the picture. You know, there's a sense that they are being called from a destiny point of view, and this is why I think this definitely, well, not definitely, but in most cases is going to be some sort of like divine spiritual connection, and that this is their destiny, is to move to this towards you and towards this situation, and they have the love to do that. They have the emotion to do that, but it's just that they're confused. They're partly confused because it's quite overwhelming. The situation's overwhelming. You know, it's a bit like in their face, and it's like, oh, what's going on? And they feel quite vulnerable. They feel like they maybe don't have, also they're saying a lot of them don't feel they have actually anything to really offer, or they don't have what they ought to have, you know, to come towards you. But for the most part, it's just kind of disoriented them a little bit, and they're a bit confused and a bit scattered, and that's what this is about. And so they're trying to find their like equilibrium. They're trying to find their inner light in order to come into balance. But this is really good because the emotion's there, and really whatever your fears or concerns around this relationship, destiny is at play here. Destiny is at play, so the right thing will happen. And what is this relationship was, I feel, for the most part, for most of you watching this number 2 who have identified with number 2, you felt that this was a spiritual relationship of some sort, and whatever is meant to happen will happen, so do not worry. Thank you so much, number 2s. I'll see you tomorrow or on a private reading. Right, let's go to number 3. Whoops. Hi, number 3. How are you doing? So, what they really want to say but can't. Oh, interesting. The Hierophant, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 8 of, as I say, wands then. No, not at all. 8 of Coins, the Heart Chakra, and the 3 of Swords again, underneath the other 3 of Swords. I would like to make a little sarcastic comment of what are the chances of that. But of course, in a tarot reading, they're very good if we are to believe that the guides are choosing. So, yeah, well, I think we may start here. 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords. This is the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, normal Rider-Waite. We've got the 2 3 of Swords, not only in the same reading, but above each other. Anyone who's had a private reading with me will know that I tend to read cards in pairs like this, so it's very significant. What they really want to say but can't is that they are heartbroken. This could be over you, this could be over a past partner, this could be over children or a situation. They want you to know that they are heartbroken. Heart chakra. They are really dealing with something. There's a lot of pain here. A lot of pain. It will be cleansed. It will, you know, like they're showing me the ship moving towards the light with the birds. You know, the bird being like, for me, like a symbol of the divine. They're being led towards the light. And their heart chakra, their heart is, you know, they're feeling the heart pain. But also the heart chakra is... Their heart is capable of dealing with this, of letting this emotion pass through them and allowing themselves to, oh, sorry. They will heal. They will heal from this. But they are going through it. So you're going to have to be patient with them, number 3s. We've got the Hierophant here. 2 meanings here. They're telling me, number 1, they're somewhat stuck in their ways. You probably didn't need me to tell you that. They're stuck in something. You know, they're dealing with something that's potentially difficult. Old ways of doing things, their way, the norm for them, what they have, what's expected of them, any of the above. There's a sense that they're kind of tied up in some sort of way of doing things that is maybe not great for them, but that's where they are at the moment. Okay, so that's the Hierophant. Sorry, one of the messages for the Hierophant. The other one is that they so desperately need that spiritual guidance, you know, that they are kind of aware of it. They're feeling a bit lost, you know. They're all in their swords here, a little bit of coins, so you know, they are looking for direction, you know. But this pain that they're suffering with at the minute will pass. You know, this too shall pass, and the pain will go, and the rain here cleanses the pain. And it's good that they're feeling it and that they can go through it, because then it can be resolved. All right, I feel like this is reading in this direction. Okay, so the thing is that they're stuck in something here, then they kind of surrender, and then they feel the pain. That's going to be the explanation for a lot of them. Yeah, like that. But it doesn't have to be. But yeah, this is about needing to surrender, needing to give up the fight. This is also about change, transformation, because it's the 5 of Swords, so 5 is about change, transformation. So they are transforming, they are changing, but it is painful for them, and they need you to know that they are suffering, they are in pain, they are dealing with things, you know. They're trying to connect to themselves, or they need to connect to themselves. They need to step away. they need to get into their heart and out of their head, which they will be guided to. And the good thing is that what you need to know is that they are going to be working on themselves. The 8 of Coins, positive movement forwards, even though they've been mixed up in all of this difficulty and they've got all this pain and whatever, they will eventually get over this and their heart will heal, and then they will put their effort into working on themselves or on their craft or on their project or at work or whatever it is, and they will move forwards by working on themselves and on their own. They need this little bit of chance to connect with themselves and be alone and really find that positive movement forwards. But that's what they need you to know, that they're feeling a lot of pain and they're suffering at the minute. So they just need to kind of gather themselves and get themselves together. And I feel like, you know, if as best as you can, to understand that, I guess that's what they're asking. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. So much love to you. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you either on a private reading or on tomorrow's reading. Bye.